Greetings, guys. Apollo Creed here, voice of the common man. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all well, Patrick. So, a little update for everybody. First, I just want to clear something up. Who are these people, right, that subscribe to Tony Burksket? Who are these people that go, oh no, Tony said he hasn't, so he hasn't? A non-credible grapist like Tony, who's the biggest liar and been sent to prison for it, you fools. Do you think I get my information off the back of a cornflake packet like you, Tony? You absolute divvy, same as all your subscribers, little enabling thick divvies that have got mental issues they must have because of that thick lie. Like, you're all thick as mince. Freddy Krueger lie. Oh, yeah. But yeah, just like Atwood's just put out after me. It's true, guys. Paddy's been arrested. They are all over his farm as we speak. Anyone who's around that Hexham way, just go and have a look. They're absolutely all over his farm at the moment. Like I told you, Paddy, you absolute retard, talking about stuff on YouTube, talking about all this fantasy crap. I told you what would happen, didn't I, Paddy? You thick, psychotic freak. Whatever you're putting in that pipe, la. I told you that was one of my first ever videos I made about you. It gave you psychosis, you stupid little freak, la. And look what's happened. It was funny, wasn't it? The other night you were talking about, oh, well, it's a nightmare if you ever get raided because they take off with your herbs, you know, the herbs that he smokes. Well, I wonder if they've took it all now. You're a joke, Paddy. And it'll all be out, guys, next week. It's Saturday now, so it's tough for it to go out in the papers. But it'll all be press released next week, and you'll see. And you'll see again, Apollo was telling the truth. Because I only come with facts, not fiction, as you know. And yeah, that's it, basically. 2 seconds. So yeah, they're all over the farm at the moment. I wonder what they're going to find, la. I wonder what they're going to find, you absolute flabby-faced wannabe gangster gimp nobody. Told you what would happen, la. But yeah, they're all over. It'll be out confirmed on Monday in the papers what happened, that he's being arrested. His missus is on her way now to remove the cats. She's left him. Mary's had enough of him. And that was a joke relationship anyway that you made, wasn't it, Paddy? You know what I mean? Because you were cheating on your ex, Maureen, for over 2 years, weren't you? You were going up to Scotland pretending to Maureen that you were on business and you were having an affair, weren't you, up there? And then you got with Mary and married her because you weren't married to Maureen. You absolute disgusting freak. Yeah, Derek betting it doesn't matter about loads of text being deleted. Believe me, that doesn't matter. You can still get into everything. But yeah, quite horrendous. He's hated where he's from anyway. All his neighbours hate him, everything like that. You know that salmon that he talks about? When he got there, you know, that was Tommy Cowan's land originally, not even his. He only got that land out of flukiness, believe me, after Tommy Cowan died and the police went up there and he had the paperwork. So it is his land now, but it was Tommy Cowan's originally. And he got a JCB and he went into the river and dug a part of the river out and diverted all the salmon down to his end of the river. And then he hacked everybody off because they've got to go to his end of the river now to fish for the salmon, and he won't give anyone protection. He won't give anyone the right to do it. He's an absolute freak. You know what I mean? The guy, I was just waiting for this day to happen and I knew it was going to. You're a copper's pencil, so maybe he's going to start with that again. But he's on YouTube actually convicting himself. I wonder if these people are going to start asking you now, the feds, about all of these bodies that you claim that you know where they are and you claim you know all of these murderers. You have landed yourself in something now, haven't you, la? You absolute pathetic excuse of a man, hated by your family, had to get out of Newcastle, live all the way up there, mouthing off. You and a freaking bacon. And that's the end of it. That's what you are, 100%. But this is 150% confirmed, guys. They're all over his farm as we speak, and it'll all be out next week in the press, like I say. Don't listen to Berksket. A word he says. As we know, he's a convicted liar and harasser. How anyone believes him is unbelievable, but we all know the little N supporters that support him, you know what I mean? And little grape supporters that support Tony. I say support. He gets nothing begging again, Tony, because you're half a man for donations for your little road trip. You absolute scumbag la. Losing everybody around you, aren't you, eh? Losing everybody around you. And the little psychosis there. Yeah, he was on again, on that grassing channel, you know, that non-exposure TV. He's letting all the grasses on again and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Look what happens. They get lifted for being dirty, horrible, pathetic scum. Yeah, I see that Khan person, she's totally an enabler. She even goes on loads of other stuff when it's to do with N's and that and defends every N, don't you, Khan? Hey, they're up there now, Mr. Venice. They're all over there now, the feds, everything like that. Looks to me it's going to be, I can't say exactly, you'll see when it comes out next week. Man down, Karina, man down. But I think it's going to be something to do with conspiracy, allegedly. That's all I can say. Something to do with something like that. We won't know exactly till next week. But little pop-up perverted pirate has looks like he's seen his day again, eh? Will he turn copper's pencil? Or is that the end of him? Who knows, eh? Told you, shouldn't be on YouTube, Paddy. I've always told you, Paddy. Real gangsters don't chat this stuff on YouTube. They don't say what you say, and you expected nothing to happen. You absolute clown. You psychotic freak. Unbelievable. But yeah, I'm just going to let someone in from the back. Queen of Gambino. Respect.
Hello there. How are you doing?
How are you, Queen Gambino? You okay?
I'm all right. I've just got a bit of a chest infection, but I'd just like to clarify something. Dodgy Dave says I've got love and hate on my knuckles. I've got nothing, right?
Dodgy Dave been having a go at you, has he?
Right. Yeah. He also said I've got men's names all down my arm, which I haven't.
No.
Right. Fighting Irish put a video about him and said he was disgusting how he bullied me. I was sticking up for that 88-year-old woman. What was
yeah
thingy?
Yeah.
Want to see the vile video he's put up about me, saying he's going to put me in concrete.
Oh, I don't think he'd be able to do that somehow. Listen, Dodgy Dave, what is your problem, mate? I heard about this earlier. I haven't seen it yet. What are you doing trying to argue with women? What are you playing at? You disgust. He's another one, isn't he? Another woman abuser. You're just doing it verbally.
I'm 60-year-old, and he says to me, he's told everybody I've got love and hate on my knuckles and that. And a lot of people don't know this, but I am very, very ill, terminally ill.
Yeah.
I don't want sympathy or anything,
but
stand up for myself. But he's told people I'm 91 years old. He said I'm a mental home or an old folks home. He said he's put a picture up of me in front of his kids and it's frightened his kids.
Oh, God.
And there you go. He doesn't bully women.
You're a disgrace, Dave. Do you know that you're making your bed and you're going to have to lie in it? And anyone that's supporting you as well, Dave, is a woman abuser, enabler. You're an absolute joke. What you're doing, arguing with women like that, what you're doing, you absolute pathetic excuse of a man. You must be an embarrassment to your whole family and your parents, you big sweat. Honestly, you're just a joke, mate. Come see me. I'll meet you. You've been shouting about you want to meet me. I'll give you a spot where to come and meet me, lad. That's no problem whatsoever. I'll serve you as well, you fool. We don't like bacons, and you are one of them. If you don't like it, there you go. But you are a bacon, and that's just a fact. You'll never change. You'll never be anything better. You're a joke, mate. You're filth. That's all I'll say. Filthy, woman abusing sket. And that's just how I feel about it.
A lot of people, but thank you anyway, Paulo. And
oh, it's disgusting. You're not well, obviously. He's picking on a woman that's not well, but we all know he seems to like to go for the older woman and try and rob them and stuff. And now he's being abusive to one. You absolute disgusting freak! Tell you what, everybody, get on him. Get on him in his chats. Get on him in everything, okay? And don't let this lie. We can't let this be going on. A sick lady at the moment being abused by someone like Dodgy Dave and thinking it's funny. What's that about? I'd slap you up, lad. What is that about? Unbelievable. He must have been brought up wrong. Must have been. Well, he robbed old ladies, so he definitely was, wasn't he?
Well, I've been on to my family. Sorry about that, Apollo.
Oh, you're okay.
I've been on to my family in America.
Yeah.
They're not happy.
I'm not surprised they're not happy. It's a joke. Little faceless freaks like him.
People said I was only sticking up for that 88-year-old woman, which I was. I've never called anybody.
No.
But you want to go on the video and listen what he said about me. You'd be shocked.
I'll have a look at it later. To be honest, Miss Queen Gambino, I won't be shocked because I know what the guys are like. He's an absolute wrong'un. He goes around telling people, oh, well, someone's got my acro and it says I never robbed an old woman on there. Listen, it would never say anything about a woman. It would just say fraud or deception for what you've done. So that doesn't cover your ass, Dave. You're a joke. We all know what you did to that old lady. You were convicted of it and it was in the papers. And the papers can't print stuff after someone's been convicted and make it a lie. They're not allowed. They get sued to pieces. You're a joke, mate. You're an absolute freaking joke. Boys, you all right, mate?
Yeah, mate. How you doing? How's things?
Yeah, good, mate. Apart from having COVID, I've got a dodgy chest at the moment as well, same as you, Gambino.
I thought you were being funny last night when you said that about the COVID.
No, I've had it. This is the fourth time I've had it. I've had all the strains over the last year. It's ridiculous. I must be susceptible to it.
Oh, they'll be able to draw a reputable vaccine out of you.
I've got my antibiotics and my steroids.
Yeah, I never had the vaccine. Never had it, me. Didn't get any.
Did you know?
Nah, I just fought them off, really. But some people, I understand, may need it if they're older or whatever. But no, I never had it, mate. Never had it. So what's happening, lad?
No, I'm just getting rid of a hangover for last night.
Getting rid of the hangover, eh? Wonder if Paddy's getting rid of his hangover at the moment.
That's a story, isn't it? That was inevitable going to happen after that happened.
I said it, mate. I said it for weeks, mate. You can't be coming on here. I mean, you know, I can't say too much, but you just can't be coming on here saying stuff like that and expect nothing to happen. Is he crazy? He's advertising it on YouTube.
He's an idiot.
And that's a man who's supposed to be a criminal and know about criminality. And he's saying stuff on YouTube, like half of these other Muppets that are on there saying what they're going to do to people sitting on YouTube. It's absolute joke. You're going to get a knock on the door one way or the other.
See if you listen to people from Newcastle, he wasn't a criminal. He was just a fighter. He could handle himself. That was it. He wasn't.
What he was back in the day, he was a bit of a name for being selling soap bar. He used to sell, you know, solids and that. And he used to be big into that. And he was never a fighter. He was never a hard man or nothing like that. His brother was it Michael? His brother was hard and he could have a good scrap. But Paddy, you were never known as that, mate. You were known as a joke. You call the other man Shitey Bulger. You were known as Shitey Ass. You remember, Paddy, on the first job you did where you were the getaway driver and you fucked it up for all of the people. Yeah. You were known as Shitey, and that's why you use it on the other one. You're a joke, Paddy, and your big flabby face now is going to be all over the papers on Monday, you fool. And all the people that say, no, he hasn't been. He's just doing his cottages out. You've been shat on again by Burkett. Burkett lies to his own subs to try and cover Paddy's ass, but it's all out there. It's fact. It's 150% fact.
Do you think he's been arrested because of what happened to that other family's house yesterday?
Well, at the end of the day, he had that other guy in the shed, you know, the one who was arrested, who's 37-year-old Jabba the Hutt, you know, the one I mean. He had him in the shed and they were talking about stuff. And then he even had him on a phone call the other night with him, warning him what was going on. The guy's thick, but you've got to look at it, right? That house was smashed up, but it's not just that. The main man himself, they tried to kill him. They tried to run him over. Did you see that bit yet or not?
No, I've still never seen that.
Yeah, he comes out the cafe and then he sort of like goes for them a bit. And then a car comes running towards him and he jumps on the back of a pickup and he nearly gets sliced in two by the car. So it's attempted murder, in my opinion. And it could be conspiracy to attempted murder. We don't know, but it's serious, you know what I mean?
Right, but see, yesterday, just when it was around about the same time as it happened, I went back to one of Paddy's lives and just looked at it. And the first thing he said as the live started, he said something like there's 52 in 25 seconds. And he said, "Yous are just here for the drama, aren't yous? Yous know all about the bonnet." And I'm thinking, what's he mean about a bonnet? But obviously this guy's been put up on top of a bonnet.
Yeah. It's an absolute disgrace, mate. I'm just glad it's all happened. These little no-marks that come on here and talk about stuff and think they're being clever. Oh, that's quality, that. They're just, but it looks like he's getting his comeuppance at the end of the day soon, doesn't it?
Like him, fellow.
Hey?
You like him?
Yeah, they're quality, them. Are they from America or did you get them here?
No, they're from America, and if I ever get your address, I'll send them to you.
Yeah, you'll have to ask the Gambinos for my address over there because it's hidden.
No, if I ever get an email or something,
Yeah,
off you, I'll send them to you as a present.
oh, much appreciated. I love stuff like that. It's really cool.
They're actually collectibles.
Yeah, they look it.
What are you talking about?
She's just showing some figures on the screen of these gangster figures. Quite good.
See them.
Yeah.
Al Capone.
I was going to say that one's Al Capone, yeah.
They both are. One's a money box and that. But we'll talk about it another day, love. You don't know who's listening. But I'll give you details and then you can give me yours and I'll send them you. And I'll send you a portrait of Carlos Gambino, what I had done. That's my partner, Carlos Gambino Jr. And I'll send you a portrait of Al Capone, what I had done.
Oh, respect. Thank you very much, Miss Queen Gambino. That's quality stuff. Can you get him to sign it so I can put it on eBay?
I'm only joking. Signed.
Oh, respect. No, I'd treasure something like that. Yeah, Mike Smith, that's a good idea. Polo set up a PO box. I might do that. I was looking at that the other day. I think they're about 150 quid for 3 months. But worth it.
Is that what it costs?
Yeah.
And see, when you set up, is there a designated building that the PO boxes are in?
I think what they do is they send it to the PO box and you can actually get it diverted to your proper address from the PO box. They'll do that for you.
Right, I got you.
So you can do that. Is apparently what I was reading about it. But someone in the chat saying Conroy will be singing like a canary.
Oh, it will be.
It'll be interesting to see what comes out though, won't it? Next week when it all comes out a bit more. It's just today. You'll not see anything in the papers today because it's Saturday and there's no releases now till next week. Press releases, you know what I mean? So you'll see it next week.
Has that Chronicle not got a Saturday edition?
I don't know, mate. I'm not sure, but I definitely know 150% it'll be out there at the beginning of the week. But it's a strange one, but I would imagine it would be to do with conspiracy, and conspiracy can go away for a lot of years if it's proven, but we don't know what's going to happen yet, do we? But they're all over his farm. Now, going through it with a fine-tooth comb. So,
hello.
Yes.
If you go on my Facebook, Gambino Queen, I'll add you, and you'll see my partners, my friend on it, Carlos Gambino. You'll see Valentino Gambino, my cousin. So if you put Gambino Queen, I'll add you.
Respect, I will do. I'll let you know it's me. No problem whatsoever.
We'll sort something out from there, lovely.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever. Who's this in the background?
You've got an iPhone, aren't you?
Who, me, mate?
Aye.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if you'll have the same screen as me, but know what I'm seeing. See where it says mic, and you can touch it, and you get the line through it to cut it off?
Yeah.
At the top of the screen, not the one at the bottom bar.
Yeah. I can just see, like, me, you, Queen Gambino, and a bit of chat. That's what I can see. Right,
well, above the three is here, I've got StreamYard.com and a wee red microphone. I can hear you so much better when I cut the microphone off, and I don't know if I can do that, if that cuts my microphone off.
I don't think it would.
I'm going to try it then, right?
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, pardon my ignorance, everybody. Hello.
Yeah, big up everyone in the chat. Big up. I'm just seeing someone backstage. Dave WATP. Can you show your face? Because I don't know who it is. You're not showing me your face. You can't come on. Oh, I can see you. I can see you, mate.
That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say to you, Apollo. You've blocked me. I texted you that yesterday.
Respect. All right,
Right.
Dave.
Apollo, it's me, Dave, that made your logo, you daft, eh?
Oh, mate, sorry about that. I didn't recognise.
That's all right, man. How's it going?
Yeah, respect. How are you, mate?
I am doing away, my man, doing away.
Yeah, cheers for making that logo. I like it. It's good, mate.
It's not a problem. It's like I says, if you need any more, just give us a fucking shout, man.
Respect. What happened to your channel, mate?
I've gave up. Honestly,
Did you?
I've just given fucking up. What is the point? We're never going to get the truth out of any cunt, are we?
Well, I know exactly what you're saying. Even when the truth does come out, people just like to create their own narrative anyway and carry on, don't they? Because there's not many people with models about nowadays who stand one side or the other.
But that's
God
basically
sake,
why
Dave, that's a northern accent.
A northern?
Aye.
Nah, I'm
Where you,
no.
Aberdeen or something?
A sheepshagger, no danger, man. I am
Where are you from?
insulted. I'm for Fife, mate.
Fife. That's cool.
But no, with my channel, the videos I was putting up, I was trying not to take sides, basically doing what you were doing.
Yeah, it was good, mate. Some of your videos were really good.
Well, the problem was you were obviously getting the usual fucking trolls coming in, and then they were adding arms and legs to this, that, and the next thing. And you were trying to put the truth out there, even though there was proof to go along with what you were saying. People were twisting it, and you were just going round and round in circles all the time. So I thought, what is the fucking point, man?
I know people, they're just low mentality people who've got nothing much in their lives and they want to still support these people, knowing how wrong they've done, probably because they're the same type of people, you know what I mean?
Well,
it's just exactly the way it is.
They're just a bunch of fucking hillbillies that just want to feel like they're a part of something, but...
Exactly. They'd be better off just being straight and being like, no, I want nothing to do with you. You're a rapist. You're a liar. You're a grass. See you later. There's more people on here with sick crimes they've done, like Dodgy Dave and the rest of them. And they think they can come on here saying stuff. You've got no credibility, lads. None whatsoever.
Well, mind, I done a video on Brett May.
Oh, yeah.
And mind, it was the clips that you heard of him touching up that fucking woman that was passed out and shit like that.
Yeah,
right?
allegedly.
Aye, allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, I put all that together and I put it into a video, and there was proof upon proof with him going to an ex-girlfriend's house with a weapon to threaten her and whatnot.
Yeah.
So as soon as I put that video up, it was like all the fucking Brett May supporters and everything were coming on, and effectively what they were doing was they were giving him a pass for everything that he done.
Unbelievable.
But they were still fixated on Decker's this, Decker's that.
Makes no sense, does it?
No.
None whatsoever.
I just, like I said, I just gave up.
I know how you feel sometimes, mate. I do.
Mate,
yes.
I didn't care how you're still going.
Sorry to I'm just going to show you something. There's the names on my Facebook. Valentino, Carlos Gambino, my uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Quality. I know you're 100% certified, Miss Gambino. I've looked into you.
This is my profile when you go on it. That's me and the boss man.
Yeah. Absolute respect. You must have some stories to tell.
Trust me, if there's one thing I know about Apollo, you cannot hide from him.
At the end of the day, mate, I don't come with Pony at the end of the day, and you've got people sitting there today like Burkett why are you trying to deny it, Burkett? You absolute idiot. He's even saying that Decker's in his mum's box bedroom. No, he isn't, lad. You're just a born liar. How can anyone listen?
But you see, the thing is about Burkett, right? What was the 18 months he spent on remand for grape on a 14-year-old? Yeah. And then he got away with it because he intimidated that girl's family.
Correct.
The facts are out there. I mean, see all these wankers that are jumping on the Decker's this, Decker's that bandwagon, right? See the likes of Dodgy Dave, Burkett, Paddy Conroy, etc. There is more evidence out there on them, on what we've been trying to say about them, than there's ever been on Decker.
Correct.
Fact. And you still get these absolute fucking window lickers who still believe everything they come out with.
it's a small minority of dense people. You know what I mean? The same as them. You've got to be suffering from psychosis yourself if you believe anything that Papa
Exactly.
Pride
That's
says.
what
You know?
makes
Exactly.
me believe. Sorry, that makes me believe Decca. Do you know that when I hear all the shit about them?
I said this
Like-
a long time ago. You've got a group of wrong'uns going after a wrong'un, and it's going to murky all sorts of water. There'd never be anything could happen to him now if it was true in court. You know, not one thing
But-
could happen to Decca.
But I mean, it's like I try to say, right? Yous are coming out with all this shit about Decca's this, Decca's that, and yous have got hardly any evidence, right?
Yeah.
How are yous going to fucking feel if somebody goes up and does something to Decca, like kills him or whatever, and then a week later, after that person's died, it comes out they weren't what you said they fucking were? How are you going to feel that an innocent person has lost their fucking life because of you being a total fucking cockwomble?
Cockwomble.
Ken what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Go on, Gambino.
Did you hear the latest? Poor Decca tried to take his own life. He was sectioned, and then that dodgy Dave put a video up again, as well as put the video bullying me, their old woman. He put a video up about Decca. He should have committed suicide.
I also
Well,
see the boy we were talking to last night. What was it? 3D Fight Club guy.
Fight and Talk UK.
No, the other one, 3D Fight Club fan.
All right, yeah.
Aye, 3D Fight Club plan.
He's put a video out saying Decca, blah blah. The first time I've heard him mention Decca, actually. Decca, what's the story with this? A 5-day psyche lockdown. That doesn't happen. I think you can be sit. I don't know this for a fact, but you can be locked down for a couple of days, or till they see fit, or a 30-day thing.
I'm going to let you into a little secret. I was actually, when I had my channel, I was actually talking to Decca, and he actually got himself put into, I don't know if you'll ken it, boys, but Carsview Hospital in Dundee.
All right, yeah.
He got himself put in there, and I don't know who the guy was. I was being very careful what I was saying to the cunt because I didn't trust him. But he was messaging me, and he was like, "Aye, I've been speaking to Decca. He's been booked into the psyche ward and blah blah fucking blah." Whether it's true, I don't know.
I think Decca was quite open himself about that he had been away a couple of days. That's what he said.
But but no, I was just basically taking everything with a pinch of salt because I mean, like I said, I was trying to remain straight down the middle. I wasn't wanting to take dodgy Dave's side or whatever, and I wasn't trying to take Decca's side. All I was interested in, just like Apollo, was getting the fucking truth.
Mm-hmm.
End of. And basically, when it come to Decca, the only problem that I had with him, and I'm sure you'll agree, was when he was asked to produce his paperwork, it was always something was coming up.
Yeah, there's something going on with it. That's why it's not being shown. I don't know what it is. If it's other stuff he can't explain, if it's other stuff that I just think will make it look bad. I don't know, but it'll all end tomorrow, hopefully.
Well, that was basically what had pissed me off about Decca, because I mean, I'd tell him that I was going to make my channel and I was going to try as much as possible to sort of help him out.
Yeah.
But that was on the basis that he was going to show his paperwork and that, and he was like, "Aye, no problem. I'm going to come and meet up with you for coffee," and the same shit he said to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to come and meet up with you with coffee, and I think you're a good guy, Dave. Thanks for doing this, blah, blah. And then the next thing, he was asked to produce his paperwork, and he was booked into Carsview Hospital like the day after.
Yeah, in the chat, 2 seconds. Billy making stupid comments like, "My pal has just been speaking to him. He's not being arrested. What a mug you're going to look when it comes out, mate, on Monday. You little freak." Another enabler. But
what's Mr. Conroy been up to now?
Well, it's been all over YouTube, isn't it? What he's been up to, he tells everyone.
I've just no long come on.
Yeah, he's been where the feds are all over his farm at the moment. He's been arrested. He'll be out in the papers on Monday. That's 100% fact. And he's just been he's just been done, mate. You know, he's been talking about stuff, and it sounds to me like it would be like a conspiracy, in my opinion, what he'd be getting done for. But they're going through his farm with a fine-tooth comb, so who knows? It's all over there now. Anyone who drives past Hexham now will see it all there happening now.
Oh dear.
His missus has left him. She's gone up to the farm to get the cats. She's away. I've got this all in 100. Yeah, see, 150%. Yeah. Straight away, she's gone up to get the cats. She's away. They've all had enough of him, just like his ex did. They've all had enough of his pony talking ways. Why do you think he sits in the shed every night and not the caravan that he's got on his site? Because he's just a joke. No one wants anything to do with him. He's just a freak. He's a hated man.
That's what I'm saying, right? That's why I didn't get about people, Apollo, right? With Paddy Conroy, he literally put on his own Facebook a while ago when the whole child porn on his laptop thing came out, right? He admitted he had it on his laptop. And then the first excuse he come out with was, "Oh, it was my son. It was my son."
He blamed it on his son, yeah, first of all.
And then the next excuse was it was a spam email that he had.
Yep. So why did he have to change excuse if it was, you know what I mean? That says it all if you ask me.
Exactly. But people...
Has it not been the case he's probably been sitting knocking one out to some porn movie and he's got that downloaded at the same time? Is that not the case?
What he said was...
Just watch what you're just saying as well, just to be careful with what you're just saying. Yeah.
Ken on Facebook Messenger how you get the spam emails.
Yeah.
And it's like going on to dirty websites and stuff like that, right? Apparently he clicked on that. He clicked on one of them and the next thing he knew it was on his computer.
Well, the information I've got, which is from his own Facebook post, is saying he was downloading music. That's how he came across it. That's the fact that what he even said on his own Facebook. But why change excuse? If it was just spam, it would be spam. It wouldn't be, I'm blame it on my son first, would it?
So that's officially the third piece of bullshit excuse that I've heard now.
Yeah, loads of excuses. He just says that many things. You can't keep up with them, can you? But I have never known anybody, right, or any man that has downloaded stuff to do with spam that was child filth. I don't.
Yeah.
No,
it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
This is what I'll send you, Apollo. I had done in America.
Oh, it's lovely, that.
Is that Al Capone?
Signed as well. That's brilliant, that. That'll go on me.
Actual signed by
wall.
Al Capone?
No, it's signed by his granddaughter.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who is a friend of mine. And she had that done for me. I've never took it out of the packet, as you can see.
That's lovely, that.
That's pretty cool.
Apollo.
What did he die of again? Was it syphilis?
Syphilis, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was.
They never did.
He did a lot. He did a lot for charity, though, didn't he? He did a lot for people, didn't he? Soup kitchens and giving away stuff and that. Did Al Capone, didn't he? He was.
One granddaughter who's in her 90s still alive.
Respect.
And their children, but she had that done for me, so I'll give it to you, Apollo.
Oh, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah,
that's favouritism.
What a gem.
I love stuff like that. Honestly, that's my type of genre.
Some women will do anything to be on alive, won't they?
You're sounding a wee bit bitter and jealous now, mate.
No, I've got 600 pieces, 600 pieces, collectors of Al Capone's. You will see them on my Facebook on the Gambino Queen, and you'll see all the pictures.
Big respect.
Queen Gambino, where is it you're from?
Me, well, the Gambinos are my family, but I won't say where I'm from.
Your accent, your accent, you're northern, aren't you?
Pardon?
Your accent.
Oh yeah, I'm British, yeah.
I know you're British, but you're a northern lassie, Manchester, Yorkshire, something like that.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
So what's your relation to the Gambinos? Is Gambino your maiden name? Or?
No, I'm going out with one of the Gambino bosses. And he gave me the name, the Gambino Queen.
All right.
Respect.
I think that's quite a cool name, that, eh? Gambino Queen.
Yes, so that's how I got the name. I don't put out there I'm a gangster and all this shit, but I can handle myself. I'm not worried. I'm 60-year-old, but at the end of the day, when you go on my Facebook, the Gambino Queen, you will see the boss on there, and you can text him yourself, Valentino Gambino, the Godfather, and ask him who I am, because he tells everybody I'm his big sister.
Fair play.
I won't be messing with you, Mrs. Gambino. I don't want to be sleeping with a fish
I know
and finding a horse's head.
Follow, you're my little buddy.
There you go, Paulo.
Queen Gambino, you say 60-year-old as if 60's old. It's not old.
Young.
I'm old. Hey, you want to hear what that dodgy Dave said about me? Because I had to go.
I'm only a couple of years off your age.
Is that droopy cock still kicking about on YouTube, Dodgy Dave?
Well, he's put a video up about me saying I'm years old. I've got love and hate on my knuckles, which I haven't. He says I need a big dildo shoving up me and all that.
Right, it's a little right. It's a little. I was going to say it's a little bit rich for that ginger, droopy-faced fucking monk to say anything about a dildo.
That ginger, but
aye, but you're a Celtic supporter, mate, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, if you go and look at the video when I was having a go at him about robbing that 88-year-old woman, look how aggressive and everything.
Right.
He said, put me in concrete.
Right, I'll let you into a little secret about Droopy Face, right? I was sitting in his live one night, and somebody had asked him why he was wearing the balaclavas and shit. And he says it's because my face droops to one side and I'm a bit sensitive about it. And somebody says to him, so what about the photos of you sitting on your little buggy coming out of court after robbing that woman? And he says, what photos is that? And they were like, well, the ones that newspaper article that tells everybody what you've done, that's got your mugshot. And this is the fucking brains of this cock. He turned around and said, I cannot confirm nor deny that is me in the photos.
What a weirdo.
Even though it's got your name and where you're from on the news article.
Well, the next excuse he made up was the reason he wears the balaclava is so the police can't arrest him for releasing that Sarah's law. He can't make his mind up either.
Right. I want to say something about this Sarah's law fucking shit, right? See when he went into the police station.
Yeah.
And he apparently recorded this conversation that he had.
Yeah.
Now, he's put that out there all over YouTube, right? And he was warned that if you do so, you will be arrested.
What does that tell you? Yeah.
No ifs, no buts. But why the fuck how has he not been arrested yet?
Well, that's because it wasn't real, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Well, he's got an ex. His daughter had a girlfriend who was up for grape. And it could have been talking about him. There was no names mentioned. There was no nothing. It was clipped together. That was totally fake. He made a big boo-boo there, didn't he? You know, you don't have to clip recordings together if it's true. So he sold himself there. So that was it at the end of the day.
Well, I mean, surely if you're going into a meeting like that, I mean, talking from experience with the police, if you were going into a meeting like that where you are not supposed to record, not supposed to take videos or anything like that, surely you would have been searched before going into a meeting like that to discuss things like that.
Well, you would hope so. Or they'd say, put your phone somewhere. I just don't believe that was real whatsoever. No, I really don't. Not that one. Not at all.
Nope.
Not whatsoever.
I think they're all just clutching at straws because it's like, because they know that there is more evidence out there against them, it's like they're trying to cling on to every stupid little thing to make it seem as if they've got evidence against XYZ to take the heat off of them.
They do. But look what's happened on YouTube now, though. The heat's on all of them, isn't it? They never expected that to happen. They just thought everyone was going to go along with them and hold them as heroes.
Well, I mean, you look at your little friend Motorsports. He seems to have done a little runner, has he not?
Tell you what, he was making up. I got sent a clip I haven't said what you did, Motorsports, but I will, and I'll show you for being more of a whispering grass that you are. It's just I don't normally do that, but carry on talking pony, and I'll show something else you did and make you look an even bigger fool, you freak. But yes, Miss Gambino, what were you saying, love?
I took my glasses off for you.
I can see into your eyes, you're a killer.
But anyway, I'm going to get going now, my man.
Yeah,
And
respect.
don't forget,
Thanks for coming on.
look at the video.
Yep,
what
not
Dodgy
a problem.
Dave put about me.
Yep,
you're
I'll
a
have a
stud.
look. I will have a look and have a laugh. But he seriously told you that you need to go and do something with a dildo.
Just go and look what he said. He said, I'm 91. I've got love and hate on my nudfuls, which I haven't.
Right.
And he's on about my bingo wings. And you just have a look. Everybody's disgusted in him.
Oh, well.
Bingo wings.
You get no
Oh my
respect,
God.
Dave. You're attacking a lady who's not very well at the moment, so everybody get on him. That's what I say.
Well, it's not just a case of you're attacking a woman that's no well. It's a case of you're attacking a woman full stop.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, big respect, mate. Correct.
Honestly, fucking God, man. See, these guys, they are the biggest bunch of fucking Neanderthals to ever walk this mainland.
Not normal, are they?
They're no.
They're not whatsoever.
They seriously fucking need locked up, every single one of them. And what scares me most is people like Dodgy Dave and that have got kids.
6 kids as well, yeah. Well, let's be honest. He made his kids pretend they were disabled so he could try and claim some benefit. Who would put the kids through that, lad?
What I would really like to know about Dodgy Dave is how the fuck did he manage to find his own cock to get it in? I mean, have you seen the size of the fucking guy?
He's never seen it in years, has he? Let's face
Mate,
it.
see if Dodgy Dave went in the sea, he would get fucking harpooned straight away.
Save the whale, yeah.
Fucking
I know
right.
exactly what you mean, mate.
Right, but anyway, thank you for having me on, and I will let you crack on.
Yeah, anytime, respect, mate, respect.
Not a problem. Right, enjoy
Have a
the rest of
good
your
one.
day.
Have a good one, pal.
Right, cheers, you too, bud.
See you later, mate.
Right, this is me now. And this is me when I'm dressed up.
Oh, yes. Very attractive. You scrub up all right, Miss Gambino. You scrub up all right.
60.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have thought you were that. But it's been a pleasure. There's been over 600 people here in the middle of the afternoon, so big respect. I'm going to end it, Miss Gambino, because I've got a few things to do.
Is go on to Facebook, Gambino Queen, and send me a friend's request, and I'll add you on, and you can look at all my pictures.
I will do. I will do. As soon as I get a chance, I'll be on there checking it out. Thank you very much for coming on, Miss Gambino. It's been a pleasure as ever. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Take care, lad. Bye-bye.
Bye, love. Bye, love. Ah, she's a lovely lady, isn't she? Let's face it. Reminds me of my auntie. But, yeah, guys. So, just to recap, they're all over Paddy's farm, the feds. He is 150% being arrested. They're going through it with a fine-tooth comb. Don't believe any pony that anyone tells you. You'll all see this come out in a press release on Monday, and it will all be confirmed. The grass has been lifted. Told you, Paddy, don't ever play games you can't win, you sucker. Respect everyone in the chat. Big love. Oh, and thanks for that donation I missed before, because I was head in conversation from Anita, the mother of the child who was, well, I'll have to say it, I know the truth, but was allegedly groomed. Okay. Big respect for that. Big respect to everybody. Polo's Army. You are the real